Hey, Ramblers, before we kick off today's episode, thank you for even taking the time to listen to the podcast. We appreciate it. If you love the podcast, toss your 2 cents in using the hashtag Let's Ramble and make sure you hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on all the latest content and updates. Visit us at our new website at offsource.tech and make sure to follow us across all social platforms at Assistance HQ. Now let's ramble. And now, a moment from our sponsor. Is it?
I think so, because it's like, it comes from kind of the place where all of our disagreements come from, where I'm like, dude, everybody just needs to be able to do what they want to do and not have people in their face telling them what to do and stuff like that. And like, you're just more on like the structured, like things should go this way and it should happen like this. And that's like enough of like a coming at it from different angles.
Right, but it's not like it's not like the core of what I'm believing. You feel me? I believe people should have the freedom to do what they want. But I mean, also people and because of the type of office culture I want to have, like what's not going to want to come to the office? I'm not like, think about it. Google is cool. Like, they got places to sleep. It's really a cool campus kind of thing. I want to have like a cool campus kind of feeling. You feel me? However, for the people that aren't comfortable with that, you can have the option to work from home.
It comes down to like a lot of things about like offices and office cultures and professionalism and like how friendly you're supposed to be with people that you work with.
Yeah,
like all that stuff is like kind of slanted towards whiteness a little bit.
Not if we're black, not as black people. Like, think about it. Like, the people that are creating these cultures, if you will, are white, and the people that are working in those cultures are white. So if, as black founders, if we keep our culture black, like I want people to walk by the hallway and be like, yo, like I want people to get people's attention by saying you're. And here's the thing, we deal with all of our clients virtually, and because of our impeccable reputation with how our clients will be dealing with how our assistants will be dealing with their clients, should someone come to the office and say, what are you fucking like? What is that?
It's a hemp wick.
What does that do?
It's just like you light this, and then that way you're not like putting whatever's in the lighter into like your bong bowl. So it's just like you use this to light it.
That's dope.
Yeah, it is.
Bro, why don't they just make a lighter that's like that?
I think they do. But the holder is really expensive, so you can just wrap that shit around yourself. That's what I do.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's dope. Oh yeah. That's fire. That's clean. That's clean. So yeah. So like, I'm like, yo, I want people to be virtual, but at the same time, the experience of having an in-office, especially at the beginning, is I feel like pretty freaking key. Because it's like, think about it. When we do our first hires, how are we going to hire these people? Okay, I understand we can do virtual hiring, but then we have to teach, train, and do everything virtual. People, it can get like the process.
How did you teach me how to do all this stuff? Like getting on Zoom and having like virtual meetings.
Right, but then there's still culture, like the team collaborate. Like, there's no inhuman person factor. I want there to be an inhuman person factor. Right. Now, if the people that aren't comfortable with it, that's fine. But you also have to think there are people that are not like, I want a different space for my option of work. I want to go to the place.
I feel that. Like, I feel it. Like, I definitely can understand why, like, when money is no object and it, like, we can have a building for the sake of having a building and having a nice place to have meetings and, like, a nice place to have events and stuff.
It's not for the sake of just having it. It's like, it's the head, like.
But we don't need it to get the work done. So it is for the sake of just having
it. It's for culture. It's for culture purposes. Culture.
But that counts as not business. To get the work done, though. Like it's in the category. Like it's not in the category of like we're not. If we were a bowling alley, having a location is a necessity because you can't have a virtual bowling alley. But all of the work that we're doing can be accomplished without it being in a building.
Yes, it can. The work that we're doing, however, the overall company, like will our assistants be as happy in knowing that there's no office? Like, what if they can't
I
afford
would think
internet?
so.
How are we going to afford? Like, what if we only going to be able to hire people with internet?
There's just zero chance that it would be less expensive to have an entire building than to give employees internet.
It would be way more expensive to give employees internet.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Bro, internet costs $100 a month.
Bro, an entire office building versus internet? That's crazy. That cannot possibly be the case.
Bro, I can actually do the numbers out for you right now. An office building space of what we're looking for, mind you, creativity is key in this situation. I'm black, so creativity is key. I'm probably doing like a warehouse space, like just buy an empty warehouse, we'll fix it up. Now all we have is space. Look, so say we get a warehouse for, let's just call it 11, 13, 14, 10, let's just say $5,000 a month, a nice size warehouse, right? 5K a month. That's $50,000 a year.
How many people does that hold?
5K a month can hold a pretty substantial amount of people.
Where?
Any abandoned warehouse, really.
I mean, what city? That makes a difference.
I mean, let's just call it like a Midwestern city. Let's Delaware. No, that's not really Midwestern, but
That's the East Coast. That's the middle to y'all.
No, it's not. No. Okay. I don't know why I said that. Like, I'm trying to think of something in that's like a cheap area in between. Chicago, Illinois.
I just feel like you maybe don't know what you're getting into talking about buying an abandoned warehouse in Chicago.
Because we're lease. Okay, look, cost to lease and build. To lease a building.
Because there's probably already some people that have ownership of that abandoned warehouse right now. Just like.
Yeah, no, but if it's up for sale, that means they're selling it.
Right. And like, yeah, then we say we own it, but like, I don't know, somebody else could say that we do not.
All right, so the average office is 2,200 square feet, right? That's $25,000. So if we get 4,400 square feet, that's the $50,000, right? So 4,400 square feet. What does 4,400 square feet look like? That's a lot of space too, bro.
It is. I mean, if you want to just like go just like straight cubicles and that kind of stuff.
Nah, like, bro, like 444 square foot office. All right, so I'm about to share my screen. This is what 4,400 looks like. 4,400 square feet office. Like a single 44 square foot desk weaves through the office. See, we got a pretty good amount of space.
None of those are 40,000 square foot offices or 4,000 square foot offices.
Bro,
those are all huge.
Bro, this right here, I'm sure
this 40, one maybe
4,400 square feet right here, right?
It's got 2 floors.
2,200 per floor. Like, That's why I went by house. Like if like say we actually did a house, right? Square feet house. 4,400 square feet house, right? This is the floor plan of a 4,400 square foot house. 4,400 square feet, right? Feel me? This is 4,400 square feet, bro. So and here's the thing: we're all basically doing the same shit. So all of these are all going to be all the same people. We don't need like a specific thing. We're all doing the same stuff. So at 50K a year, let's call this. I don't know what 200 people, 150 people.
How? Where?
Bro, what do you mean? 150 people can definitely fit
It's
in
a
this house.
5-bedroom house. Like that
Yeah, but
means like if you put 2 people in every bedroom, it's
yeah, but
full.
here's the thing. We're not putting, but that's the thing. This is just a house. We're talking about the square foot of an office space. So if this was all empty, like a actual warehouse office space would be, we're just using it for the object of 4,400 square feet, and you can put 4 people in a fucking bedroom.
Yeah, but why would 4 people want to be in a 20-foot by 20-foot room?
Bro, it like like if you did a spacious ass cubicle, or like not even like a cubicle, like made it so
Bro,
like they were.
nobody wants to work in a cubicle. Do you want to
That's why
work
I
in a
said
cubicle?
that's one. I like that's why I said like a fancy cubicle, like a desk. It would just be like a
Bro, do
desk.
you want to work in a cubicle?
Bro, do you not see what I work in right now? I work in a cubicle.
Right, but is this your ideal, or do you fantasize about having a big office with an ocean view?
That's me.
But
Like
every single person is that. Other people don't have
they're
lesser
not gonna have. Oh, they're
desires
not gonna
just because
have.
it's inconvenient to
Then
not be
tell
able
them
to
to
want to
start a
give them
business.
to it.
Tell them to start a business. Then you can get the oceanfront office. Until then, you're going to have a regular office, bro. Like
But
not
why
every
can't they just be at the crib in whatever working situation they have that can be
they
comfortable for them?
they can be after a year.
Every single person would prefer to not be in a cubicle.
Yeah, but here's okay. Cubicle is a bad word. Okay, I don't like the word cubicle. Then.
You're just gonna use another word that means the same thing, though.
Bro, no, because if you've seen like work, okay, hold on, let me show you. Have you been inside a co-op working space?
Mm-mm.
Co-working space. Look at these co-working spaces, bro. Look at this stuff. Look at this. See this? This is you pay like let's just call it $500 a month, right? You get a little office, right? You pay $500 a month. You get some shit like this, right? You get some shit that look kind of like this, except it's a full office, and it's like you pay $500 a month for a full office. Then there's other people with other businesses that just work. Like this is what I was thinking. Like if we lived in the same state, I was thinking like, yo, for $300 we can get a WeWork space or a Riga space. Or there's one down in New Haven that's a pretty good one I went to for a networking meeting. It was pretty dope. Like, look at this, bro. You're gonna sit here and tell me that like this is a cubicle, but it's not a cubicle. You feel me? Like, and here's the thing: you can make it look how you want. You can make it neat. We could even give them more space. We can make it look fancier. You feel me? It's still a
But you could
fucking.
also be at the crib and not doing any of these things and around people you don't necessarily want to be around that are talking to you and distracting you and
It's
keeping you from
work,
doing the
bro.
stuff you want to do.
We're virtual assistants. It's work. We have to team collaborate. There's no one like no, like you're going to be talking to people. Part of the core, like the part of running a business is team collaboration. That's
Right, but
that's what
virtually, there's no reason
that's
that
what
it doesn't
enterprise
have
two
to be virtual.
because it's not going to be as 100% effective. We are virtual to the client. Like when you think about that, everything
Mm-hmm.
virtual is the virtuality of the client. We are virtual to the client, and after a year, you have the option to not work in that office because you have to be on site for the year. It's like probationary period. So
And that's what I
after
mean. Like it would just, I believe, be more efficient. We would like, to me, it's obvious, but like, I guess there's still some contention over whether it would save money. But to me, it's extremely clear that not having a building and being able to hire people everywhere would allow us to save money.
we'd have to pay the bro. There's so much stuff because now we'd have to pay internet on top of that. Like, or we have to make sure they have fast internet, bro. This is all one internet, so this internet might cost us $1,500.
Right, but only the people that are actually there can use it.
Right. But here's the thing. We're not paying for your home internet.
But that's just, you just feel a way about that. There's no actual reason that we should do it.
It costs too much. And as we scale up, we'd have to pay each employee's internet. What else are we gonna start paying? We're gonna buy their computers. We're gonna buy their computers.
Yes. Why would we not?
Yeah, so bring it to the fucking office.
But why do we have to buy an office that, like, we're gonna have to pay for internet and computers anyway? Why does that mean then we should also pay for an office?
Because why are we paying for internet?
So that they can do their job.
Yeah, but we're not paying for internet for them to do their job at their house and then be able to watch Netflix on it.
But who cares if they can watch Netflix on it if they're doing their job and it costs less than having a building?
It doesn't cost, like, bro, if we pay
it would 100% cost less to give somebody $100 internet stipend a month than to have an entire office.
I would take that out of their check then. If you want us to pay for their internet, we could take that out their check.
Bro, you're just being a Scrooge just for no reason, bro.
That's not me being bro. Why are we paying for people's internet? Like, you can't
they can do their job.
Bro, if we pay $100 times 200 employees, that's $20,000 a month. Bro, you want me to pay
200 employees are able to then do how many hours?
And how much more could we save if we had a building where the employees
there's no way. A building that has 200 people in it would be way more expensive than $50K a year.
Bro, this building right here that we were just looking at with 4,400 square feet.
Bro, you could not put 200 people in 4,400 square feet. Divide 4,400 square feet by 200 people.
Space calculator. Like, who fuck thinks of this kind of stuff?
Bro, because people like you be trying to stuff people into small spaces to try to save a buck.
Bro, first of all, I can say you're trying to give me $200,000 a month, bro. First of all, $200,000 a month on strictly internet. Like,
bro, 4,400 square feet divided by 200 people is 22 square feet of space per person.
Bro,
that is in the age of coronavirus, bro.
Nobody is trying to be that close to other people. Bro, look, we're beating it by 166 people.
It literally says how many people can enter the room, not how many people can work comfortably inside of that room.
Bro, you are working on a laptop. Your house is smaller. Like, bro, the room that you're going to be working in your house is bro, think about it. Most people working from home are going to be in this situation right here. I'm going to show you what my desk looks like. Like, this is my desk. This is what it goes all the way around to right there. This is my space. People that work for us are going to have the exact same amount of space to be working. You have more space in the office to get stuff done. You have more access to resources because that's
no, you don't. What more resources do you have?
Because it's free internet. So you have access to internet.
But it wouldn't have to be free internet if we just give our employees internet so they can do their jobs at home.
Bro, you want me to pay $200,000 a month? Think of this, bro.
I thought it was $20,000.
$20,000, yeah, $20,000 a month. I'm sorry, $200,000 a year.
And if we have 200 employees that are doing 100 hours a month,
bro. But
that's a revenue of $580,000 at $29 an hour, in which we then take $20,000 out for internet, and that's literally the only cost. Like, there's no way that having a building could possibly be more profitable. It's not possible.
So you're telling me I can't keep the cost of the building under $15,000 is what you're telling me. You're telling me I can't
not for 200 people. Not for 200 people.
Bro, we're literally looking at $50K a year. $50K a year. $50K a year. Not 200.
Bro, you cannot fit 200 people comfortably, happily working in the age of coronavirus where we have to socially distance and nobody wants to be in a room that has 20 other people in it talking and sending emails and typing and coughing and doing all kinds of annoying stuff while you're trying to work.
Bro, listen, bro. Choose a room layout type. What kind of classroom layout? Want me to do a classroom layout?
Nobody wants to work in a classroom. Do you remember what being in a classroom was like?
I'm talking about the layout, bro. Like how many people you can fit. Okay, tablet chair layout. Fine room size, 2,000. Like, bro, theater.
Bro, that's literally giving people no space.
Okay, trade show room, bro. Trade show room.
What does that mean?
Trade show room is 10 by 10, 8 by 10.
Bro, 22 square feet is 4 feet by 5 feet. That's the amount of space that every person has if there's 200 people in a 4,400 square foot building. That is not enough space for an adult person.
Hey Ramblers, before you go, make sure you're following us on social media at Assistance HQ across the board for all content and exclusives. And for an even more personal touch, subscribe to our weekly newsletter with the link in the description.